Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. Thanks for being on here on time. As we know from our ELA 0060 assignment guidelines, our goal today is for group discussion. Video one is to look over the 5 workplace conflict scenarios provided and select exactly one for our upcoming 3 minute skit. We also need to briefly look at some logistics like the recording format and set the date for our next discussion. Let's try to keep this smooth and ensure everyone shares their thoughts. To start off, did any particular scenario stand out to you guys when reading the attachment?
Hey, hi everyone. I read through the attachments. So honestly, they are all really good examples of realistic workplace tensions. Scenario one about the unhelpful coworker and scenario two about the time zone boundary issue with France both seem very modern. But personally, I felt scenario three, the one about getting a promotions over a friends, has a lot of emotional depth we could play around with.
Okay, I agree with member number two on that. Scenario 3 is incredibly relatable. When a friend gets promoted over you, it changes the dynamic immediately. It's a very human conflict. What does everyone else think about the remaining ones? Like David's presentation problem or Mary's adjustment being assistant manager?
David's scenario with a sarcastic coworker from another department is interesting because it's about microaggression at work. But since when we only have 3 minutes for an actual skit, it might take too long to set up the background why they are in a different departments. Mary's scenario is also good, but it feels very scenario three, just from managing perspective rather than the friendship perspective.
That's a sharp observation, Sharon. Mary's conflict is about establishing authority, whereas scenario 3 focuses heavily on saving a friendship while moving up corporate ranks. I feel like scenario 3 gives us a clear narrative arc for a short skit. The awkward tension, a confrontation or talk, and then a mature resolution.
Okay, thank you, Rahimi. So, um, so it sounds like we have a strong leaning toward the promotion issues, but before we completely lock it in, let's quickly weigh it against another strong option to ensure we're making the right choice. What about scenario two, the time zone gap between Malaysia and France? It could be quite funny and dynamic to act out.
So I thought about that too. We could show someone half asleep in Malaysia being spammed with message at 5 a.m. It definitely has comedic potential. However, my concern is how we would physically act it out if we record physically or even online. It requires showing two separate locations or split screens, which might complicate our video editing.
Okay, I think that's a valid point about logistic member two. Plus, the resolution for the France scenario is mostly just setting digital boundaries, like sending an email or adjusting notification settings. It might feel a bit flat at the climax. On the other hand, with scenario 3, the promotion over friends, the conflict is entirely interpersonal. So we can have two main actors playing the friends, and the rest of us can play team members observing the awkward silence during the meeting.
Oh, I love the idea. Number three, we can start the skit at a team meeting where member A tries to speak to member B and member B just completely ignores them with only sticks to call professional business days. The rest of the team can exchange awkward glances. It immediately establishes the tension without needing a lot of dialogue.
Yes, and the resolution can involve a private, honest conversation where the promoted friend acknowledges how awkward it is, but reaffirms that they value the friendship over the job title. It teaches a great lesson about professional maturity and emotional intelligence in the workplace, which fits perfectly with the conflict resolution objective mentioned in image 3.
Okay, excellent points, everyone. It seems scenario 3 gives us the best balance of dramatic tension, case of acting, and a meaningful resolution. Let's do a quick formal vote. Does everyone agree that we officially select topic 3, the promotion conflict between friends, as our skit scenario?
Absolutely. I vote for topic 3. It's actually the strongest for a 3 minutes limit.
Yes, for me, definitely topic 3. The acting feel very natural for us.
I'm into for the topic chat as well. I already got visual layout forming in my head for it.
I agree completely. Topic 3 is our best choice.
Fantastic. It's an anonymous. We are officially going to with we officially going with topic 3. Now let's use the remaining time to finalize the logistical details required by our assignment guidelines.
Okay. Regarding the recording format, mentions we should decide whether it will be online or physical. Since we all see each other in campus, I highly recommend we shoot this physically. We can find quiet discussion room or an empty classroom to look like an office. It will make the body language and awkward silence much more effective than a Zoom call.
I totally bet that physical recording will allow us to interact much better. We can use a smartphone with a tripod to get clean shot.
Perfect. What about the script and dialogue? Since we need a storyboard draft ready before our discussion 2 session, as stated in the attachments, maybe we can split the work. Member 4 and I can work on drafting the short dialogues lines this week and share it in our group chat.
That sounds like a plan. Once you guys draft the script, member 3 and I can look over it to make sure it times out to exactly 3 minutes and matches the characters we need. Number 1, since you are our leader, you can oversee the final compilation and handle the video submission requirements.
Okay, this one perfect. Make sure everything is formatted correctly. Now, according to image 2, we also need to set a specific date for our group discussion too. How does next Thursday at 4 p.m. sounds for everyone? That gives us a full week to complete the storyboard draft.
So Thursday at 4 p.m. was great for me. No classes at the time.
No problem, I'm free.
Yeah, it's work for me too.
Yep, okay then.
Okay, awesome. Let's wrap things up. Today we successfully accomplished our goals. We discussed our options, weighed the practical constraints, and officially chose topic 3 regarding the promotion conflict between friends. We also agreed to record physically, assign role for drafting the script storyboard, and schedule our next group discussion for next Thursday at 4 p.m. Thank you for everyone for a highly productive 9 minutes. I'll stop recording now. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye, everyone.
Take
Take
care,
care.
bye.